This question is testing whether you understand electron energy level transitions and whether you can convert from joules into electron volts. So we've got electrons incident having kinetic energy of 2 times 10 to the negative 18 joules colliding. Because they're electrons rather than photons, it means that they can collide and give all their energy, all their kinetic energy in theory, or some of it. But this question, we're going to be looking at the maximum energy they could give. So my first job is probably going to convert this 2 times 10 to the negative 18 joules into electron volts. So 2.0 times 10 to the negative 18 joules. A joule is a huge amount of energy compared to an electron volt. So if I'm converting, the ratio is always 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19, the charge of an electron. But in this case, I'm going to end up with a much bigger number. So I'm dividing by 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19. And if you think about what you're doing, you hopefully won't make mistakes converting from one to the other. So divide how many 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19s go into 2 times 10 to the negative 18. And it's going to be a number of the order of magnitude of about 10. And we get 25 over 2, which is 12.5. So we've got 12.5 electron volts. Now looking at the transitions available, so the ground state is where the electrons are starting with. So these are the electrons that are going to absorb some of this energy. If it gives all of its energy, we go from negative 13.6 up to, that would be 1.1, negative 1.1. Now, there isn't an energy level at negative 1.1, so we can't have a collision where it gives all of it. But there is an energy level of 1.51, negative 1.51 EV. So that is the highest, most excited state that a bound electron can be promoted to, having collided with this electron with kinetic energy of 2 times 10 to the negative 18 joules, or 12.5 EV. So we have that value. Looking at the energy levels then, so it can be promoted to this level. And then how many transitions have we got available? Well, it can do a transition all the way back down, or it can go in 2 steps. And that gives us a total number of transitions of 3, which means we get 3 different wavelengths. So 3 different wavelengths available in this question.